Good morning everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So starting off with Euro USD as usual. We're pretty much doing nothing at the moment. It's ranging here. You can see big up, big down, big confusion. So the last two 8-hour bars, and we're busy with the third 8-hour bar, is basically just stuck in a range right now. Still pay attention to this potential wedge. Look at the oscillators at the moment. We've grouped and crossing, but we need to get back above this 20 line before we have any confidence there. But we do have diversions as well. So there's a low, higher low, low, lower low. So we have diversions, which does typically indicate something is brewing. What we need to do is just look to the left, and you will see some sort of structure here. Pretty much, I don't think there's anything else. Just look a little bit further to the left on this. You'll see there's swing lows onto it. There's some interaction. There's interaction. There's interaction. So yeah, lots of interaction right where price is at the moment. So just get down to the hour and have a look at what's going on here, and just zoom in a bit, and you can see the pretty much yesterday is down, up, and at the moment down. So a logical thing for the next 8-hour bar is up. Now this is range bound pretty much. So you've got your levels in. This is the underside of the level is 120, 100. So well, actually take it down to 120. So 120, you're going to get some buyers coming in, and the sellers, by the looks of things, are coming in. Let's just use this top bar here. So the sellers are coming in off this region here, which is 124.67. Okay, 120 is a big level. We are trending down on the 1 hour. We've been trending down for the last couple of days on the 1 hour. So we have to see if we break through 120. Then I would kind of expect something, either a big move down or the buyers to step in and try to prop it up above 120. So that's your line in the sand today. So I think no trading this for me today. Probably going to come to the bottom, touch here, come to the top again, and just range around at the moment. So wait for that. I'm waiting for that to break out decently. So we're not even going to look at that today. We have a similar situation, obviously, on the USD Japanese yen. So you can see we have two levels here. The first one is 105.074, which is where price is flirting with at the moment. And then there's a little level, a bigger level to the upside of 105.250. But you can see yesterday was pretty much sideways. And today we've had a bit of a squirt above, but yeah, I'm not entirely convinced we are going to continue. We may just squirt up and then come down. I think at the moment the dollar is ranging because now we need to find stimulus. And remember, we do have jobs number today, and we've got non-farm payrolls tomorrow. So you probably find us just treading water until we get some data out. We're looking for a catalyst to drive the dollar in a direction. Next one is British pound, Japanese yen. And not sure what's happened in Asia at the moment, but we've had this massive sell-off. It's on that 1 hour. But what we can do here is just get rid of that. So just fine-tune that there. That is our flag still. We don't have much structure here. Probably up until this area here. So 142.880 seems to be some structure. Watch the oscillators carefully at the moment. See, there's a low, price is high. Look what's happening with the oscillators. So pretty high, it's a higher low, and that's a lower low. So moving down, that is continuation divergence. In other words, continuing with the trend. You're looking for opportunities to get into this, and this is looking pretty interesting. So for me, I will be waiting for a level on this. Not really going to pay much attention to moving averages and the likes on the 1 hour. I'm looking for pullback into structure, and I'm looking for it to move up. We do have some gaps down here. So this area between 142.880 and 142.384 is what's going to pretty much interest me if we do get down there. But if this wedge holds, then most logical decision is going to be at 142.880. Yeah, pretty wide stop, so it'll be a small position because your stop needs to be below the swing low. Just bear in mind there are a few gaps here which may draw us down as well. So yeah, not sure what's happened in Asia at the moment, because everything was fine up until the last hour. So something happened, and I see 10 cents being hammered as well. 10 cents is down 2.7%, which is obviously impacting tech stocks. Yeah, so the tech stocks are being impacted. 10 cent heading towards 2.8. So something's happened in Asia. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, so but this is well worth a move to the upside. Aussie dollar, US dollar, same thing as the other dollar pairs. Don't really want to be involved in this at the moment. It does look like we've got some continuation to the downside, and what is forming now is pretty much that. And we have broken through, so you can see the structure here. We've broken through. We are in this area. You can see all these levels that we've got drawn in, so there's quite a few levels that we are in at the moment. We are pointing up at the moment. Just look at your oscillator. So yeah, this pair is definitely looking like something is brewing as well. So again, something happened in Asia, which not sure, just for this big sell-off that we've had here at the moment. But that being said, look at yesterday. Yesterday was just a nothing day. So we've broken up, come back to test this level that we're testing yesterday, which is 0.76249. Let's see if that holds. If that does hold, there's probably another opportunity for a long, which is kind of against the grain for the other $2 pairs. So yeah, dollar pairs I'm staying out of. We'll wait for the data to come out and wait for the jobs number tomorrow before I start looking something there. I think at the moment pound is looking a lot easier to trade. Next pair is euro British pound, and what we have here is still a continuation in this downtrend. There's no doubt about that. There's a trend line there. However, notice there is another wedge forming, and if you remember yesterday, we are in this massive area. If you look to the left here, there's lots of interaction that's been happening in this area, and the last 2 weeks we've had a range bar, we've had sort of a wide-bodied range bar, and then we're busy with a pin bar off the 155, the weekly 155 EMA. So this is fairly significant, this area, and look at the oscillators at the moment. So pay attention to this at the moment. I think we should see some kind of bounce in this area, and I think that potentially what is transpiring at the moment. Although looking at the oscillators, it could just be a move to the top of the trend line and then move down. But anyway, we are in an area of massive resistance slash support. So it's been resistance in the past, and it's been support in the past as well for many years. So I think right now, don't see it falling to the floor. I think you're going to find some base here somewhere, and then we'll sort of change the direction for a bit, moving back to the upside a bit. Or alternatively, we're going to break through and move a little bit more to the downside, and then we'll move back to the upside again. But at the moment, trend is down, but we are starting to form higher highs here. So you can see there's the previous highs of yesterday, and then we've got new highs forming. Moving averages haven't really crossed over just yet. So sit on hands at this one, but keep watching, because I think you are looking at a potential trend change to the upside at the moment. I think that's pretty much what we are looking at right now. Last pair is British pound, New Zealand dollar, and obviously something drastic has been going on this week. Not really the direction that I was expecting it to move in, but nevertheless we need to adjust accordingly. So at the moment we have broken and closed below 189.265. So that is a double top now, and obviously we're looking for a move to the downside, which brings us pretty much down to test these lows. So I think what you can argue is this is a pretty big range. It did look like we were going to break the range to the upside, but I think what you're going to find now is we're probably going to move to the downside, unless we reclaim this 189.265. But then when we reclaim, I want to be up, come down, retest it, and then we move to the top of this range. So that's kind of the structure at the moment. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what transpires here. So at the moment, the entry would be below a break of this pin bar here. Okay, and often what I would do is I just take that down to the 15-minute and then have a look at the 50-minute. You can see there's a fractal formed already. So 15-minute close below that 189.113 is an entry to the short side, and then your stop is right above this bar. So nice and tight risk to reward. So there, and your stop is up there. So it's a 257 point stop loss, and you're more than likely going to be looking at this move here. You're looking at a 900 point move to the downside. Okay, so that's kind of what we would be paying attention to at the moment. So anyway, so those are pretty much the two trades on offer at the moment. Is pound dollar and pound Japanese yen. So obviously it's the pound that is giving us some opportunities. Be wary of the dollar. We've got data coming out today and tomorrow, and we've got the Fed still not making up their mind. Well, not the Fed, sorry, politicians. But they all are politicians, aren't they? Anyway, we're still waiting for a stimulus package, basically. And until that happens, I think the market is still going to be a bit in limbo. And see what we can find on the news about tech, because obviously something's happened that is influencing tech at the moment, which is what's caused some of these drops. Anyway, hope it helps you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.